Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Junior Nationals Under-21 Grand Final here live in a series futsal arena. And I'll be your co-commentator, Alex Sifkarovsky. Joining me in the commentary box is Michael Chavello. Well, these two teams know each other very well. They do play each other in the youth series here in series futsal, and now they're playing it at the national level. And Michael, this is going to be a ripper of a game.
So many familiar names in these two teams, so much talent, and we should see a lot of goals being scored. Fitzroy, Elias Partamos, Sinan Gench, Abid Chundab, Harry Robotis, Lucas Hogan, Matthew Jerram, Taj O'Brien, Theo Danilis, and Erkan Bayrakli. For Carlton, Skopolidis, Partamos, Haib, Turner, Maladios, Berry, Capello, Alvaropoulos, Duvtus, and Musti. Great crowd on hand. Under-21 Boys Junior Nationals Grand Final. It will be Fitzroy to kick us off to the left of screen, and we are underway.
Carlton finishing third in the group stage. They had to do it the hard way via Western City scoring in injury time, or you can call it stoppage time goal. Fitzroy making their way through as usual, unattached. So this should be a great game. Both teams, as we said, know each other very well. Who will step up? Big names on the court. Michael, some of these players have played, the last time they played Junior Nationals was 2018. Names that will be very familiar with yourself are Elias Parthmos, Abid Shandip, Harry Robotis, just to name a few.
Some absolute stars from that all-conquering Fitzroy team in our senior division. And we are expecting goals to come, but they may be hard to find. Defensively, both very sound, and offensively. Ball in here for Fitzroy. Chundab. Robotis. The big presence of Sinan Genk up front for Fitzroy. So much talent on that Fitzroy bench as well. But Carlton not without their stars. Nathaniel Turner, Anastasios Maladios, Nicholas Partamos. And the names go on. Chundab. That muscle again of Sinan Gench. Couldn't bring it under control. Nicely set up there from Darcy Skopolidis. Partamos. Elias Partamos cannons off both feet. Great dribbler as well. Chundab. Partamos switches to the left. Back to Sinan Gench. Gench playing his way through. Oh. Threatening early, the big fella.
Got a point to prove in this Nationals. Big season ahead coming up for him.
Intercepted. Through the centre here. Musti. Turner. Partamos trying to tear down the left-hand side. Nicholas Partamos. Well blocked out there by Fitzroy. Nathaniel Turner. Partamos. Cross court. Rabotis calling for it. Partamos going alone. Rabotis takes the corner. Spills out to Elias Partamos.
Big save from Haibi. Well, Fitzroy definitely have had a majority of the possessions. They just can't put them away at this stage.
Fitzroy moved the ball around so well. Able to up the tempo and slow it and really dictate the pace. Here's Elias Partamos. Harry Rabotis. Cross court from Rabotis. Can he feed Sinan Genk? Here's Genk. Genk again on his right boot. Sinan Genk thunders the upright.
Wow, what an effort that was. Haibi beaten this time, but thankful the post was there. What a chance that was there for Sinan Genk. Turner. That one taking deflection, so they get a corner here. Carlton being under the pump defensively.
Blocked out, nicely done from Abid Chundab. Ball brought in. Johnny Vuthis. Over the top, nobody home. Still goalless with 12:20 remaining, first half of this under-21's Junior Nationals Grand Final. Off the right, audacious shot there from Chundab. Blocked out by Vuthis. Partamos to his right, goes to the left though.
Oh,
there's the opening goal! And as we expected, it's Sinan Genk.
it's been coming. And just like that, he buried it nicely there. See here, simple ball. He started it off there. Lovely assist here, Harry Rabotis. Just beautifully done. Haibi couldn't do much there. And it's a great, solid finish.
Nathaniel Turner brings it back into play. Can Carlton equalise? Johnny Vuthis. Berry, the intended target, stolen here by Rabotis. Squares it up! Came close for Chundab. Skopolidis goes out wide. Nicely done from Chundab. It was Luke Hogan. Rabotis off the right. Could have done more with it though there, Harry Rabotis. Cross court, Partamos. Switches to the right boot. Power laden in both feet, Elias Partamos.
Carlton just really finding it hard in their final third to really get a clear-cut chance at goal. So maybe there's something they need to switch up a bit, maybe change the formation a little bit.
Partamos. Switches on the left. Thunderbolt over the top left corner from Elias. Had a very good scoring season, Elias Partamos. Lucas Berry. Berry finds Skopolidis. Back to Berry. Nathaniel Turner couldn't keep it under control. Turner again. Berry back to Turner. Partamos. Trying to play it through to Abid Chundab, coming down the right. Partamos has a crack. Nicely done from Partamos. Here's Robotis, back to Partamos. Back to Harry Robotis. Took a deflection off of Johnny Vuthis. Will be a corner here for Fitzroy.
And Carlton maybe call a timeout here. 8:40 left to go. Don't need down a goal, but some reason they just can't get that final third going. They're having to defend pretty much a majority of the game. You know, it's going to take a toll on you after taking, you know, so many chances against you. You just got to really change it up a little bit here.
Strength shown. Partamos. Ball just a little too far there from Lucas Hogan. Partamos looking for Robotis. Partamos wins it back. Good opportunity now for Carlton. That was more like it. Some drive, determination and speed.
It's very good keeping there from Matthew Duram. Just spread his body out wide.
Elias Partamos. Chundab. Through the centre and just over the top from Lucas Hogan. Kept the ball in play, did Scopolides. Nice little run on here from Chundab, but couldn't get around Johnny Vuthis. On comes Musti for Carlton. And Bayrakli for Fitzroy. Partamos. Slowing the pace down, seeing if they can open up Carlton. Partamos! Audacious off the right boot from Elias Partamos. Taj O'Brien looking to cut out Lucas Berry. Not worrying the keeper with that long attempt. 5:50 remaining, first half of the Under-21's Junior Nationals Grand Final.
Been a very interesting game so far. Fitzroy, majority of possession. And eventually Carlton do find a timeout here. 5.5 left to go in his first half. We'll be back right after this.
in possession here. 5.5 minutes remaining in the opening half. Fitzroy lead 1-0 over Carlton Hart in the Under-21's Junior Nationals Grand Final. Plenty of possession for Fitzroy. Carlton have not settled. Partamos. Chundab. Back to Elias Partamos. He can shoot from a distance, Partamos. If he can create some space. Goes back to Abid Chundab. Opening up the court here, Chundab and Partamos. Makes a run now, does Elias Partamos. Came close. Nicholas Partamos. Skopolidis. Nobody at the top of the D there for Carlton. Taj O'Brien brings it in. Chundab. Back to Partamos. To O'Brien. Fitzroy slowing it down. Prying Carlton open. Partamos makes a move through the centre now. Good goalkeeping. Corner. There's a break on here for Carlton. And well put out from Bayrakli. Partamos. Playing on this right side of the court now, Elias Partamos. Looks at the return ball. The idea was right, the execution a little flawed in the end. That one goal difference courtesy of Sinan Genç earlier on. Float over, hoping to find Sinan. Here he is now. Lets it go over the line before Vuthis can get to it. Under 3 minutes to go. First half, low scoring affair. We did think that goals would be hard to come by. Chundab, a little overextended.
Yeah, it was a tough first couple of minutes. You could see Fitzroy really applying their pressure on, and Carlton just finding it difficult to really, as we said, they need to change it up a little bit. Maybe get Skopolidis as a target and go long to him. Somehow, you can see they're a bit too long that time, but they've got to change it up. They're just constantly under the pump in defence, and that's going to take a toll after a while. In the second half, you see Fitzroy, they'll put him to the sword.
Partamos through the centre. Robotis. Well played there by Harry Robotis. Chundab. Sinan Genç. Chundab. Partamos. Hoping to find Robotis in the centre. Plenty of possession for Fitzroy. Worrying times here for Carlton. Robotis squares it up, beautifully done! That was superb! Harry Robotis to Abid Chundab to the goal. Fantastic!
And that was poor defending there. The wall, you could see, look at that. You could fit a semi-truck through that one. And then Harry Robotis just knew Chundab will get there in the end. And that was a great finish. And the wall there should have done better. And that goal has been coming for a long time.
Skopolidis through! Can they find a goal before the halftime break? Skopolidis turns on the right boot. Skopolidis, wonderful! That's what they needed! And suddenly, Carlton back in the game!
Yeah, that's what they exactly. You're right, Michael. They needed that, and Skopolidis created something out of nothing. Turner with the assist, rode the bump well, just shot there. Duran probably disappointed that the gap was there. But nevertheless, Carlton eventually get their goal just before halftime.
Chundab. Gench. Chundab. 25 seconds to go in the half. Over the top. And Partamos not there to receive. Cut out nicely. Elias Partamos earns a corner. And Fitzroy call a timeout. We'll be back shortly.
How do you prepare yourself for this tournament?
These girls have been training weekly, and we've been putting them to play against under 14 girls and under boys. I think that gives them best preparation. So when they come to these kind of tournaments and they're playing with girls the same age as them, they have that little bit of an edge.
Well done. Thank you very much. Hope you guys enjoyed the tournament and hope to see you guys next year.
Definitely. Go Dragons.
Hey, go Dragons!
2-1. 11 seconds remaining in the first half. A Fitzroy corner here. Partamos waiting. Chundab a little closer. Sinan Gench out wider. Robotis with the corner. Sinan Gench, an absolute flyer. Corner again for Fitzroy. Robotis to take it once more. Quickly take it into the half. 2-1. Stay tuned, folks. Second half coming your way shortly.
Here's Caro. So back to Allen here.
33 seconds.
Oh, it's given away, Allen. Good tackle, Allen. Just
Allen.
can't reach out, Sue.
Oh,
And it's Josh Allen.
there it
Josh
is.
Allen scores. Josh Allen takes his top off.
The hat trick. He gets his hat trick, gets his top off, and sends the stadium into overdrive.
Interrupters.
The stadium's erupted.
Interrupters there.
He'll take
Josh,
the yellow card, no
that's a
worries,
yellow-
Joseph.
You take the yellow card every day of the week.
Let's have a look at this replay, please. It all started here with Allen. Have a look. Not this bit here, but he
got-
wins the ball here
Good
in that tackle against Ate. Passes the ball off.
Didn't give up.
And he goes to the back post and taps it in. So, yeah, Kevin...
Second half of the Under-21's Junior Nationals Grand Final. A close affair. Fitzroy 2, Carlton Heart 1. Fitzroy in the black now kicking to the left of screen. Carlton need the likes of Turner and Skopolidis to fire in front of goal. They've got to contain Elias Partamos and keep a check on big Sinan Gench. Here's Gench. Here's Partamos. Partamos goes out wide. Elias Partamos into the keeper. Musti, Gench, Chundab had a great first half. Abid Chundab, Partamos, Chundab running through. Turner cuts him out. 2-on-1. Fitzroy ball. Gench. Nice turn! Harry Rabotis earns a corner. He's got Partamos out wide. Partamos will like to have a crack from afar. Here he is, Elias Partamos on the right boot!
Just didn't have the curl he wanted, but you can see now Fitzroy looking to kill off the game early. Carlton persisting with the same tactics in the first half.
And this, Alex, is what you predicted, that Fitzroy have that ability to kill off games early in the second half.
Yeah, and we said it, they were under the pump Carlton for a majority of that first half. They were lucky they got that goal from Skopolidis' great goal, but then they've got to do something different in the second half. Got to create. They're not creating chances and defending. Oh, there it's as simple as that, really. Sinan Genk with the simplest of tap-ins.
Take a look at this again. Wonderfully done from Elias Partamos. Partamos receives the ball here. It's Chundab to Partamos. Partamos assesses what lies ahead. Feeds the assist to Sinan Gench, and Gench just floats it into the net. 3-1. Fitzroy may run away from here. Wild shot there from Skopolidis. This is always where Fitzroy are the most dangerous. The opening minutes of a second half, Sinan Gench.
Yep, and we called it, and any chance whatsoever in this game. Lovely ball over the top. Gench chipped it, thought it was a goal, and then Robertus just used his smarts, taps it in.
The runaway is on from Fitzroy. Chundab out wide. Theo Daniels. Elias Partamos off the left. Carlton need something special. Need to find a way to swing the pendulum, to turn the tide. Going across goal. Johnny Vutas earning the ball in. Vutas. Skopolidis asking for it, but being marked by Sinan Gench. Here's Skopolidis now. Gench just puts it out of play. Cross court. Going through the centre. Lucas Perry stole it. Sinan Gench. Keeper got to it in time. Skopolidis. Beautifully checked out there. Alvaropoulos to bring it back in.
Did make his senior appearance towards the end of the season last season in Series Futsal Victoria, so good omen for him. Got the exposure he needed, the experience. Great tournament so far by him. He's got to build on this going forward.
Alvaropoulos. Over the top. Too many black shirts surrounding them. Still though, Carlton ball. Audacious attempt. Vutas with a kick in. Berry going through the centre. Vuthis can find him. Here's Berry now. Nice turn. Berry down the right. And blocked out hard by Chundab. Free kick here for Carlton.
They've got to take advantage of this now. They've got to get a goal here.
Now Vuthis has options. He's got Musti to his left. Skopolides top of the D. Alvaropoulos deep, almost at the goal line. Ooh. And goes alone and sends it over the horizontal. You feel one ball goal from Fitzroy, maybe too long of a bridge to cross for Carlton. Skopolides. Alvaropoulos. Badly given away. O'Brien. Chundab. Elias Partamos. Oh, hits the post.
It just creates enough space for him to get enough power off a shot and inches away from getting a goal there. Just beautiful to watch.
O'Brien unable to keep it in play. Well cut out. Partamos wins the ball. Chundab. Partamos. Cross court, nicely placed. Fitzroy ball.
You can see some tired legs out there in the Carlton in the squad.
Looking for Theo Daniels. This will be Daniels to bring it back in. Chundab. Nathaniel Turner. Nobody threatening though for Carlton. No target man. Could have been Nathaniel Turner. Partamos slows things down. Johnny Vuthis brings it in. Well played. Elias Partamos. Confidence from Partamos. Chundab. Partamos. Back to Chundab. Couldn't receive it. Vuthis intercepts. Alvaropoulos muscled off the ball. Well done there from Chundab.
He just used his body well there. He knew where the ball was positioned and what he needed to do. Great work there from Chundab.
Chundab and Partamos have been controlling the play. Partamos, nicely done. Hogan, back to Partamos. Threads it through. Break was on momentarily for Nathaniel Turner. Elias Partamos. Floats it over the top. Partamos. Feeds it deep. Can he have a shot here off the left? Elias Partamos.
Great save from Hayubi.
Johnny Vuthis trying to go all the way. Musti. Back to Musti. Corner for Carlton. No, kick in. Nathaniel Turner. Time ticking away from Carlton. 8:20 remains. They trail by 3. Caught the back of the heel there.
Still not playing with a target for Carlton, which I find odd when you're chasing the game.
Arjun Capello on the court wearing number 23. Partamos against Capello. Partamos wins. Earns a corner. Robotis waiting. There's Harry Robotis. Robotis off the right. Robotis scores. It's wonderful. It's Partamos and Robotis combining again. It is superb.
And that's all he needed. He just needed a little bit of space. And you can see here, Partamos knew where what Harry was going to do. Rolled it beautifully to his right. Let it go. And Haibi had to watch that one, unfortunately, in the back of the net. And just like that, they extend their lead 5-1. We'll go to a quick ad break. We'll be back right after this.
Oh, no free kick says it's Abbott. What a mop up. Abbott, what a great play, little Abbott. Look at it, Abbott. Look at Abbott. Abbott. No way.
Oh, there it is. Oh, what a way to score. Holding the ball.
The bra and Whedon over the top, Buddy Abbott. It's got to be good here. And oh! Fitzroy are champions.
We said Fitzroy could bury you in the second half, and that is what they are doing to Carlton. 7:35 remains, 4-goal differential, and Fitzroy have just looked so dominant. Carlton need to find a focal point. They need some strategy. Robotis, Partamos, Bayrakli, Robotis. Look at the way they open up the court, Fitzroy. Partamos. Trying to get the turn on it was Lucas Hogan. Berry. Musti. Back to Musti. Berry. And all that possession for Carlton. Building to nothing. Can they find it again? Musti. Robotis cutting it out. Fitzroy again, open for Robotis, scores! Wide open. Harry Robotis was never going to miss an opportunity like that. That's 2 in a row for Harry Robotis.
And that's his hat-trick. So when you muck around with it, Fitzroy will just sniff it out and put the pressure on. Great tackle there, forcing a turnover. Robotis knew what was going to happen, waited, Hebe came out, and Robotis just had to pick his spot. And just like that, 6-1, it's all over.
It's just a matter now of how many more goals Fitzroy will score, because they are in the mood. O'Brien, Ginch, O'Brien. I should say Daniels. Oh, it's a wonderful goal. Wonderful. Daniels, Theo Daniels. 7-1, Avalanche time, Alex, Avalanche time.
Yeah, and that's all it is. And as we said, eventually the pressure will just get far too much for Carlton, and the Avalanche will come, and it's come in waves now. And this could get into double digits real soon. It's still got 4.5 minutes left to go, Michael. And
that is the lifetime when you're against Fitzroy. Daniels looking to get a boot to it again. Bad throw out from the keeper. Giving away the ball. The air completely out of the Carlton balloon. Barry. Skopolidis. Skopolidis has it again. Corner kick here for Carlton. Johnny Vuthus out wide. Lucas Berry moves to the top of the D. Here's Vuthus. Another corner. Vuthus again. Skopolidis to his right. Here's Darcy Skopolidis. Chundab did well. Skopolidis. Alvaropoulos. Over the top, Skopolidis. Goes a little too far for him.
Yeah, I think he's got to stay a target. At least try to get a goal or two. Make the scoreline a bit more respectable.
Oh, he's done it again. Theo Daniels. Back-to-back goals, and he makes it look far too easy. That is wonderful.
And it's turning out to be a bit of a training exercise now. You can see here, Gench just holding it up. Lovely assist. And Danilis just picked his spot. 8-1.
Johnny Vuthus trying to get himself deep inside. 8-1. 2:24 remaining. An absolute hiding in the second half. The avalanche occurred as we thought it would. Carlton. Oh no, Johnny Vuthus misses an absolute sitter. The break's on now for Fitzroy. Can they score goal number 9? Corner. Gench waiting. Always threatening Sinan Gench. Herakli loses it. Capello. A real joust on the far side of the court. Ball goes the way of Fitzroy. Herakli. O'Brien, stolen by Alvaropoulos. Oh. Alvaropoulos does well. Alvaropoulos has a shot and it's wide. Deserved more. Gench.
You just always eye for goal there, Sinan Gench. Just never, nothing else really matters to him. Just get it in the back of the net.
Here he is again, Sinan Gench. On his right foot, Sinan Gench.
Just couldn't keep it down that time. Just under a minute left before Carlton put out of their misery.
And what misery.
Fitzroy starting 2023 with another trophy. continue on from 2022.
Just getting away from Theo Daniels. Fitzroy, absolute masterclass from their under-21 team. And as we finish up the grand final, Fitzroy 8, Carlton 1. Fitzroy are the under-21 Junior National Champions of 2023.